In 1975, The Stepford Wives made its debut, showcasing a world where supermarkets and suburban life take a chilling turn. The film explores the concept of modern-minded women being replaced by soulless androids, coining the term Stepford wife. This classic portrays the idea of a Stepford wife as a woman who is impeccably made up, always appears perfect, and maintains an impeccable facade. The movie serves as a reflection of its time, highlighting societal expectations of the perfect wife and mother. The Stepford wife remains a powerful symbol, representing the pressure to conform to traditional gender roles and the fear of losing one's identity. The film's enduring impact continues to resonate with audiences today. As we delve deeper into the movie, we'll uncover the hidden meanings and thought-provoking themes that make The Stepford Wives a timeless classic. The Stepford Wives is a thought-provoking film based on the 1972 novel of the same name by Ira Levin. The story revolves around Joanna Eberhardt, a New York City photographer who, persuaded by her husband, moves to the picturesque town of Stepford in Connecticut. At first glance, Stepford seems like an idyllic place to live, with its lush greenery and well-maintained homes. However, Joanna soon notices something unsettling about the town's female population. The women are all unnaturally submissive, constantly smiling, and dressed in long skirts, reminiscent of the 1950s housewife stereotype. Joanna's suspicions grow as she befriends other women in the town who share her concerns. They begin to investigate and uncover a chilling truth. The women of Stepford have been replaced by robots, programmed to be the perfect wives and homemakers. The men of Stepford, threatened by the changing roles of women in society, have conspired to keep their wives subservient and under their control. The movie is a commentary on the societal expectations of women and the pressure to conform to traditional gender roles. It explores the dangers of objectifying women and reducing them to mere domestic servants. The film is a classic example of feminist cinema, highlighting the importance of female empowerment and independence. Despite its dark themes, The Stepford Wives is a compelling watch, with its tense atmosphere and gripping narrative. The film's message is as relevant today as it was when it was first released, making it a timeless piece of cinema. In the 1975 movie The Stepford Wives, two friends, Joanna and Bobby, begin to notice something strange happening to their friends in the idyllic town of Stepford. Overnight, these women seem to transform into the perfect homemakers, submissive and docile, catering to their husbands' every need. Joanna and Bobby grow increasingly suspicious as they watch their friends change personalities, turning into what appear to be male fantasies. Finding the right actress to play the leading role of Joanna proved to be a challenge. The filmmakers initially approached Jean Seberg, but she turned down the part. Diane Keaton was also considered for the role, but for unknown reasons, she also declined. Ultimately, the part went to Katharine Ross, who delivered a chilling performance as the suspicious and determined Joanna. The transformation of the women in Stepford is both fascinating and terrifying, as they become the embodiment of male fantasies, losing their individuality and autonomy. The movie explores themes of gender roles, conformity, and the objectification of women, making it a thought-provoking and enduring classic. As Joanna and Bobby dig deeper into the mystery of Stepford, they uncover a secret that threatens to upend their lives forever. The movie keeps viewers on the edge of their seats as they wait to see if Joanna can solve the mystery before it's too late. In the end, The Stepford Wives is a cautionary tale about the dangers of conformity and the importance of individuality. It's a movie that will make you think long after the credits have rolled. Katharine Ross, known for her role in The Graduate, took on the part of Joanna in The Stepford Wives. The movie was filmed on location in Connecticut, utilizing picturesque towns such as Darien and Fairfield. Unlike many horror films, this classic is set in bright, sunny surroundings with beautiful landscapes serving as the backdrop. The film's use of natural light and scenic locations adds an eerie contrast to the chilling storyline of The Stepford Wives. The brightness of the setting makes the unsettling undertones even more pronounced, creating a sense of unease that lingers throughout the movie. Filming in Connecticut allowed the production team to capture the idyllic suburban atmosphere that is central to the plot of The Stepford Wives. The use of real-life locations adds a level of authenticity to the film, making the unsettling events seem all the more possible. Katharine Ross's performance as Joanna is made all the more compelling by the contrast between the bright, beautiful surroundings and the dark secrets that lie beneath the surface. Her portrayal of a woman who begins to suspect that something is not quite right in her seemingly perfect suburban community is both chilling and captivating. In The Stepford Wives, the bright horror of the setting serves to heighten the tension and unease, making the film all the more memorable. The use of real-life locations and natural light adds a level of authenticity that makes the story all the more compelling. And Catherine Ross's performance as Joanna is a standout in this classic horror film. The Stepford Wives, a classic film released in 1975, is known for its unique and distinct style. The director, Brian Forbes, created a specific aesthetic for the movie, which has since been referred to as the Stepford style. This style is a blend of two iconic figures from different eras, Marilyn Monroe, the quintessential blonde bombshell from the 1950s, and June Cleaver, the perfect suburban housewife from the 1960s television show, Leave It to Beaver. The Stepford style is characterized by a particular wardrobe, with the wives in the film dressed in pastel colors and long skirts. This contrasted with the original script's intention, which had envisioned the wives as Playboy bunnies. However, Forbes opted to change their wardrobe, creating a more subdued and conservative look that added to the eerie and unsettling atmosphere of the film. The Stepford Wives style is not just about the clothes, it's also about the overall aesthetic and tone of the movie. The pastel colors, the pristine homes, and the picture-perfect suburban setting all contribute to the Stepford style. The wives themselves, with their vacant expressions and robotic behavior, are the epitome of this style. The Stepford style has become synonymous with the film, and has even entered popular culture as a term to describe a particular type of feminine ideal. The Stepford Wives style may seem outdated or even absurd today, but it was a powerful commentary on gender roles and societal expectations in the 1970s. The film's style and message continue to resonate with audiences, making it a classic that endures to this day. In the 1975 movie, The Stepford Wives, the main characters Joanna and Bobby move to the seemingly perfect suburban town of Stepford, Connecticut. However, they quickly notice that something is off about their neighbors, who are all cheerful housewives with an eerie uniformity in their behavior. Joanna, a successful photographer, and Bobby, a college professor, initially enjoy their new life in Stepford. But as they get to know their neighbors, they become increasingly disturbed by the women's submissive and docile behavior. The other wives seem to have no interests or aspirations beyond keeping a perfect home and pleasing their husbands. Determined to uncover the truth, Joanna and Bobby start investigating the men's association in Stepford, which seems to hold a lot of power and influence in the town. However, their suspicions are confirmed when Bobby transforms overnight into a cheerful housewife, just like the other women in Stepford. Joanna is horrified by Bobby's transformation and quickly realizes that the men's association is responsible for turning the women into submissive housewives. She comes up with an escape plan and tries to leave Stepford, but finds that her children are missing. In a desperate attempt to find her children, Joanna breaks into the men's association and discovers their secret. They use robots to replace their wives with submissive and obedient versions. Joanna narrowly escapes with her life and manages to expose the men's association's secret to the world. The movie ends with Joanna driving away from Stepford, shaken but determined to expose the truth and help the other women who have been trapped in the town. The Stepford Wives is a classic commentary on gender roles and societal expectations, and it remains relevant and thought-provoking to this day. In the 1975 movie, The Stepford Wives, the men's association in the idyllic town of Stepford, Connecticut, holds a hidden secret. The organization is responsible for replacing their wives with high-tech robots, programmed to be the perfect housewives, devoid of any individuality or personal desires. This chilling premise is the central conflict of the film, as the main character, Joanna, begins to uncover the truth behind the submissive and docile behavior of the town's women. Joanna, a successful photographer and feminist, moves to Stepford with her husband and 2 children, expecting to find a peaceful and progressive community. However, she soon notices that something is amiss with the town's wives, who all seem to fit a certain mold of domestic perfection. As Joanna delves deeper into the mystery, she encounters her own android double, a chilling reminder of the fate that awaits her if she doesn't escape. The casting of the movie was also a subject of interest, with Mary Tyler Moore and Valerie Harper initially considered for the roles of Joanna and Bobby, respectively. However, the producers ultimately decided against it, using the rejected casting as a publicity stunt. The decision to cast Catherine Ross as Joanna and Paula Prentice as Bobby instead added to the film's exploration of gender roles and expectations, as both actresses were known for their strong and independent characters. The Stepford Wives is a classic example of the feminist horror genre, using the fear of losing one's identity and autonomy to explore the societal pressures placed on women. The movie's haunting portrayal of the Men's Association's actions and Joanna's eventual fate as a Stepford wife remains a chilling reminder of the dangers of conformity and the importance of individuality. In 1975, The Stepford Wives made its way to the big screen, leaving a lasting impact on its audience. However, the production of this classic was not without its challenges. The director, Brian Forbes, and the screenwriter, William Goldman, found themselves at odds over script changes. Goldman, displeased with the alterations, even requested to have his name removed from the film's credits. This director-screenwriter conflict is a testament to the creative tensions that often arise during filmmaking. Additionally, the movie faced protests from feminist groups who perceived it as sexist. The story of a small town where the wives are subservient to their husbands did not sit well with many activists. However, Catherine Ross, one of the film's stars, saw these protests as a sign of the movie's powerful impact. It had touched a nerve and sparked conversations, which is often the goal of thought-provoking cinema. Despite the controversy, The Stepford Wives remains a significant film in American cinema. It explores themes of gender roles, conformity, and the fear of losing one's identity in a rapidly changing society. The film's enduring relevance is a testament to its ability to resonate with audiences, even decades after its release. In the 1975 movie, The Stepford Wives, two leading actresses, Paula Prentiss and Catherine Ross, experienced some strange incidents throughout their careers. Before joining the cast of The Stepford Wives, Prentiss had already established herself as a talented actress in Hollywood. However, during the filming of this classic, she had a meltdown that left everyone present in shock. Prentiss, who played the role of Bobby Marco in the movie, suddenly climbed up the catwalk and threatened to jump. The incident was so severe that it led to her hospitalization, causing a significant disruption in the movie's production. The cause of her meltdown remains unclear, but it certainly added to the film's intrigue and mystery. Despite the strange incident, The Stepford Wives went on to become a successful and influential movie, exploring themes of gender roles, conformity, and identity. The film's eerie and unsettling depiction of suburbia and the portrayal of the Stepford Wives as the embodiment of the perfect housewife continue to resonate with audiences today. Meanwhile, Catherine Ross, who played the role of Joanna Eberhardt, had her fair share of strange incidents in her career. Ross, who was already a well-known actress before joining the cast of The Stepford Wives, had a reputation for being difficult to work with. However, her talent and dedication to her craft were undeniable, and she delivered a powerful performance in the movie. In conclusion, The Stepford Wives remains a classic movie that continues to intrigue and captivate audiences today. The strange incidents surrounding the film's production, including Paula Prentiss's meltdown, have only added to its allure and mystique. Despite the challenges and difficulties faced during filming, the movie's talented cast and crew were able to create a thought-provoking and impactful film that transcended its time and continues to resonate with audiences today. Catherine Ross, known for her role in The Stepford Wives, had a real-life experience that mirrored the film's themes of domestic tension and family dynamics. Ross obtained a restraining order against her daughter, who threatened and stabbed her. This incident occurred years after the release of the movie, but it highlights the complex relationships that can exist between family members. In The Stepford Wives, Ross played the character of Joanna Eberhardt, a photographer and mother who moves to a seemingly perfect suburban town with her husband and children. However, she soon discovers that the submissive and docile behavior of the town's wives is not what it seems. The film explores the darker side of domesticity and the pressure on women to conform to traditional gender roles. Ross's real-life experience of family turmoil and the need to protect herself and her family resonates with the themes of the movie. The restraining order she obtained against her daughter was a necessary step to ensure her safety and well-being. This incident serves as a reminder that even in seemingly perfect families and communities, there can be hidden tensions and conflicts. Despite the challenges she faced in her personal life, Ross's career in film and television has spanned over 5 decades. She has appeared in numerous films and TV shows, including The Graduate, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and The Final Countdown. Her contributions to the entertainment industry have left a lasting impact, and her performances continue to captivate audiences. As we reflect on The Stepford Wives and Ross's career, it is impossible not to draw parallels between the film's themes and her real-life experiences. Both the movie and Ross's life highlight the complexities of family dynamics and the importance of standing up for oneself. Ross's bravery in obtaining a restraining order against her daughter serves as a reminder that sometimes difficult decisions must be made to ensure one's safety and well-being. In conclusion, The Stepford Wives is a classic film that explores the darker side of domesticity and the pressure on women to conform to traditional gender roles. Catherine Ross's performance in the film is just one example of her versatile acting skills and enduring impact on the entertainment industry. Her real-life experience of obtaining a restraining order against her daughter serves as a reminder of the complexities of family dynamics and the importance of standing up for oneself. The Stepford Wives, a thought-provoking film from 1975, offers a compelling look into the societal expectations of women during its era. Based on Ira Levin's novel, this movie is a chilling exploration of a seemingly perfect suburban town that harbors a dark secret. Set in the fictional town of Stepford, Connecticut, the story revolves around a newly arrived woman, Joanna, who senses something strange about the submissive and seemingly flawless housewives. As she investigates, she uncovers a sinister plot that challenges her identity and independence. The film is a reflection of the women's liberation movement of the 1970s, highlighting the tension between traditional gender roles and the growing push for equality. It serves as a critique of the societal pressure on women to conform to specific standards of beauty and behavior, making it a significant piece of its time. Despite being over 4 decades old, The Stepford Wives remains relevant today. Its exploration of gender roles, conformity, and the objectification of women continues to resonate, making it a classic that invites reflection and discussion. The Stepford Wives, a 1975 film adaptation of Ira Levin's novel, featured an ensemble of talented actors. Catherine Ross, a successful actress known for The Graduate, was cast as Joanna Eberhardt. The director, Brian Forbes, was impressed by her ability to portray a modern woman's dilemma. For the role of Walter Eberhardt, Joanna's husband, Peter Masterson, was chosen. He was selected not only for his acting skills, but also for his understanding of the character's complexities. The role of Bobby Marco, Joanna's friend, was given to Paula Prentice. Her comedic timing and ability to balance humor with drama made her a perfect fit. Nanette Newman, the director's wife, was cast as Dizzy, another Stepford wife. Her experience in British television and film brought depth to the character. The process involves several auditions and chemistry tests. For instance, Catherine Ross and Peter Masterson had to convince the director of their on-screen compatibility during auditions. A pivotal moment was when Catherine Ross, during a table read, suggested a change in her character's demeanor, making Joanna more assertive and less submissive. This change aligned with the director's vision, solidifying her role. The casting of The Stepford Wives was a meticulous process, with each actor chosen for their ability to bring depth and authenticity to their characters. The Stepford Wives, released in 1975, is a chilling exploration of suburban conformity and gender roles. Director Brian Forbes brought Ira Levin's novel to life with a unique vision, creating a film that has endured as a classic of psychological horror. Forbes' approach to the material was deeply influenced by his background in British social realism. He sought to create a sense of unease and disquiet by juxtaposing the idyllic suburban setting with the disturbing behavior of the titular Stepford wives. To achieve this, Forbes employed a muted color palette and a carefully controlled visual style, using long takes and static cameras to emphasize the oppressive atmosphere of the town. Collaboration was key to Forbes' process. He worked closely with his cast and crew to create a unified vision for the film. For example, he worked with cinematographer Billy Williams to develop a visual language that would convey the underlying tension and unease. He also collaborated with production designer Stephen Grimes to create the iconic Stepford homes, which are at once charming and unsettling. Forbes' work with the actors was similarly collaborative. He encouraged them to develop their characters through improvisation and exploration, allowing them to find the nuances and complexities that would make the Stepford wives feel like real people. This approach paid off, as the cast delivers uniformly excellent performances that help to sell the film's central conceit. In particular, Forbes' work with lead actress Catherine Ross was instrumental in bringing the character of Joanna Eberhardt to life. Ross's portrayal of a woman struggling to maintain her identity in the face of overwhelming pressure to conform is both nuanced and powerful, and it is a testament to Forbes' skill as a director that he was able to elicit such a strong performance from her. Overall, Forbes' directorial vision for the Stepford Wives is a masterclass in how to create a sense of unease and tension through visual and narrative means. His collaborative approach, combined with his deep understanding of the source material, resulted in a film that is both chilling and thought-provoking, and which continues to resonate with audiences today. The Stepford Wives, a 1975 film adaptation of Ira Levin's novel, took viewers into a seemingly perfect American suburban town with a dark secret. The production faced several challenges in creating the eerie and surreal atmosphere of the fictional Stepford, Connecticut. Set design played a crucial role in establishing the film's unsettling tone. The art department, led by art director Eugene Lee, designed the interiors of the Stepford homes to reflect the 1950s ideal of domesticity. The spotless kitchens and living rooms were filled with pastel colors, floral patterns, and vintage appliances. This contrasted sharply with the cold metallic laboratory where the wives were created, visually representing the film's themes of conformity and the objectification of women. Locations for the film were carefully chosen to maintain the illusion of a quaint, idyllic town. The production filmed in several locations in Connecticut, including the towns of Westport, Fairfield, and Darien. The crew transformed these upscale suburban neighborhoods into the Stepford of the 1950s by adding period cars, street signs, and storefronts. One of the most significant logistical challenges was managing the large cast and crew required for the film. Over 150 actors and technicians worked on the Stepford Wives, and coordinating their schedules and tasks was a complex undertaking. To streamline production, the crew was divided into several departments, each responsible for specific aspects of the film, such as set construction, costume design, and special effects. Despite these challenges, the production of the Stepford Wives was marked by several innovative techniques and technologies. One notable example was the use of front projection, a precursor to modern green screen technology. This technique allowed the crew to project pre-recorded footage onto a screen behind the actors, creating the illusion of complex backgrounds and sets. Front projection was used to create the scenes of the Stepford Wives meetings, where the men discussed their plans for their wives. By projecting footage of the actors onto a screen, the crew could create the illusion of a large group of men in a single shot, without the need for a massive set or a large cast. In summary, the production of the Stepford Wives faced several challenges, from set design and location, scouting to logistical coordination, and the use of innovative technologies. Despite these challenges, the crew was able to create a film that has endured as a classic of the horror and science fiction genres, exploring themes of conformity, gender roles, and the dark side of suburban life. The Stepford Wives, a 1975 film adaptation of Ira Levin's novel, is a chilling exploration of suburban conformity and gender roles. A significant part of its unsettling atmosphere is credited to the masterful score and soundtrack. Composed by the talented Michael Small, the music for the Stepford Wives is a blend of eerie simplicity and subtle complexity. Small, known for his work on films like Clute and Marathon Man, created a score that subtly hints at the sinister undercurrents of the idyllic Stepford community. Small's score is primarily orchestral, with a focus on strings and woodwinds. The main theme, the Stepford Wives Waltz, is a seemingly innocent waltz that takes on a darker tone as the film progresses. The music becomes more dissonant and unsettling, reflecting the protagonist's growing suspicion and horror. In an interview, Small stated, "The music had to reflect the gradual revelation of the truth, starting with a sense of normalcy, and then slowly becoming more and more disturbing." This is evident in the way he uses repetitive motifs and subtle variations to build tension and anxiety. The soundtrack also includes period-appropriate songs from the 1950s and 1960s, which serve to highlight the film's commentary on gender roles and societal expectations. These songs, combined with Small's score, create a sonic landscape that perfectly complements the narrative and emotional tone of the film. Small's work on the Stepford Wives has been praised for its subtlety and effectiveness. His ability to convey the film's underlying themes and emotions through music has made the Stepford Wives a classic in the genre of psychological thrillers. One of the most iconic scenes in the Stepford Wives is when Joanna, the main character, attends her first meeting of the Stepford Women's Club. The scene is a masterclass in building tension and foreshadowing, with director Brian Forbes using a combination of tight close-ups and wide shots to create a sense of unease. The scene opens with Joanna entering the club's meeting room, where she is greeted by a sea of smiling, perfectly groomed housewives. As she takes her seat, The camera lingers on their faces, highlighting their eerie uniformity. The chatter of the women is overwhelming, and the viewer can't help but feel a sense of claustrophobia. Catherine Ross, who plays Joanna, gives a standout performance in this scene. Her wide-eyed expressions and subtle body language convey her growing unease and suspicion. As the meeting progresses, she becomes more and more isolated, surrounded by women who seem to be in a trance-like state. The cinematography in the scene is also noteworthy. Forbes uses a shallow depth of field to keep Joanna in focus while blurring the background, emphasizing her separation from the other women. The use of light and shadow is also effective, with the bright sunlight streaming in through the windows creating a stark contrast with the dark wood paneling of the room. According to Ross, the scene was intended to be a commentary on the role of women in society. We wanted to explore the idea of women being reduced to mere objects, valued only for their beauty and domestic skills, she said in an interview. The scene had a significant impact on audiences, with many citing it as a turning point in the film. It effectively conveys the film's themes of conformity, gender roles, and the objectification of women. The Stepford Wives went on to become a cult classic, and this scene remains one of the most memorable and analyzed moments in the film's history. Released in 1975, The Stepford Wives quickly resonated with audiences due to its thought-provoking exploration of gender roles and societal expectations. The film, based on Ira Levin's novel, presented a chilling depiction of a seemingly perfect suburban town, Stepford, hiding a dark secret. The Stepford Wives struck a nerve with viewers, particularly women, as it challenged the traditional image of the submissive housewife. The film's protagonist, Joanna, moves to Stepford and soon discovers that the town's wives are eerily compliant and identical in their domestic prowess. This revelation led to discussions about the pressure on women to conform to specific societal standards. In the realm of pop culture, the Stepford Wives left an indelible mark. The term Stepford wife entered the vernacular, symbolizing an idealized submissive wife. This phrase has been used in various contexts, including satire and social commentary, highlighting the film's influence on popular discourse. The film also contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. It critiqued the objectification and dehumanization of women, as the Stepford Wives were transformed into compliant, domestic robots. This critique sparked conversations about the dangers of rigid gender roles and the importance of individuality and autonomy. Moreover, the Stepford Wives touched on the broader cultural anxiety surrounding technology and its impact on human relationships. The film's depiction of robotic wives underscored the fear of technology replacing human connection and authenticity. In the world of feminist discourse, The Stepford Wives remains a significant touchstone. The film's exploration of gender roles and societal expectations continues to resonate, as it critiques the patriarchal structures that seek to control and define women's lives. In conclusion, The Stepford Wives, through its chilling portrayal of a seemingly perfect suburban town, sparked important discussions on gender roles, societal expectations, and technology's impact on human relationships. The film's resonance with audiences and influence on pop culture cements its place as a significant cultural artifact. Upon its release in 1975, The Stepford Wives received mixed reviews from critics, but it has since gained a cult following and become a significant entry in the feminist film canon. The film, directed by Brian Forbes and based on Ira Levin's novel, explores themes of gender roles, conformity, and the objectification of women. Roger Ebert, in his review for the Chicago Sun-Times, gave the film 3 out of 4 stars, praising the chillingly effective atmosphere and lead actress Catherine Ross's performance. However, he criticized the film's uneven pacing and predictable plot twists. Conversely, Vincent Canby of the New York Times panned the film, calling it a thoroughly silly, not to say offensive, movie. He took issue with the film's satirical elements, arguing that they were too broad and too obvious to be effective. Despite the mixed critical reception, The Stepford Wives was a modest success at the box office and has since become a touchstone in discussions of feminist cinema. The film's exploration of gender roles and societal expectations has resonated with audiences, particularly in the wake of second-wave feminism. The film received no major award nominations, but it has been included in several lists of influential feminist films and has been the subject of academic analysis. The film's enduring legacy is a testament to its impact on popular culture and its continued relevance in discussions of gender and power. Involvement in a film like The Stepford Wives, even if it received mixed reviews at the time, can be a significant accomplishment for those involved. The film's exploration of important social issues and its status as a cult classic have ensured its place in film history, and those who worked on the film can take pride in their contributions to a meaningful and thought-provoking work. During the filming of The Stepford Wives, tension arose between actors Catherine Ross and Paula Prentiss. The two leading ladies had contrasting approaches to their craft, with Ross preferring a more methodical style while Prentiss favored improvisation. This clash led to several on-set disagreements, but they managed to maintain a professional demeanor for the cameras. In one memorable scene, a heated argument between Ross and Prentiss escalated, culminating in Prentiss accidentally tearing Ross's blouse. Instead of pausing the scene, Ross quickly wrapped her coat around herself and continued acting, showcasing her dedication and commitment to the role. Meanwhile, actor Peter Masterson, who played Ross's on-screen husband, found himself at odds with the film's director, Brian Forbes. Masterson disagreed with Forbes's vision for his character and felt that the director was not capturing the essence of the story. In an act of defiance, Masterson began making subtle changes to his performance, altering his lines and actions to better align with his interpretation of the character. Despite these challenges, the cast and crew persevered, creating a film that would become a cult classic. The set of The Stepford Wives was marked by passionate performances, creative differences, and an unwavering dedication to the project. The enduring legacy of this groundbreaking film can be traced back to the determination and resilience of those who brought it to life. Released in 1975, The Stepford Wives quickly became a significant entry in film history. This chilling satire, directed by Brian Forbes, explores the darker side of suburban life and societal expectations of women. The movie, based on Ira Levin's novel, has had a lasting impact on the film industry and inspired several works in the years that followed. The Stepford Wives tells the story of a woman named Joanna who moves with her family to the idyllic town of Stepford, Connecticut. She soon discovers that the submissive and seemingly perfect housewives in town are not what they seem. The film's exploration of gender roles, conformity, and the misuse of technology resonated with audiences and critics alike. One of the film's most significant contributions to film history is its examination of feminist themes. The Stepford Wives was released during the height of the second-wave feminist movement, and its exploration of gender roles and expectations struck a nerve with audiences. The film's portrayal of submissive housewives, controlled by their husbands, served as a critique of traditional gender roles and the societal pressures placed on women. The Stepford Wives also had a significant impact on future filmmaking. The film's use of satire and horror elements to explore social issues has been emulated in numerous films since its release. The movie's exploration of gender roles and expectations has also inspired many filmmakers to create works that challenge traditional norms and expectations. Several works have been inspired by The Stepford Wives since its release. These include the 2024 remake of the film, as well as television shows like Desperate Housewives and Big Little Lies, which explore similar themes of suburbia, gender roles, and societal expectations. The film has also inspired numerous books, plays, and academic studies that examine its themes and impact. In conclusion, The Stepford Wives has left an indelible mark on film history. Its exploration of feminist themes, satirical approach, and impact on future filmmaking have solidified its place as a classic in the world of cinema. The film's legacy continues to resonate with audiences and inspire new works that challenge traditional norms and expectations. Did The Stepford Wives leave a lasting impression on you? Released in 1975, this thought-provoking film explores themes of gender roles and societal expectations. We'd love to hear about your personal experiences and reflections related to this movie. How did The Stepford Wives influence your perspective on cinema? Did it inspire you to seek out more films that challenge societal norms? Or perhaps it made you more aware of the representation of women in media? We encourage you to share your memories and thoughts with us and other viewers. Your engagement through likes, shares, and subscriptions helps us continue exploring the world of cinema together. So, don't be shy. Tell us about the impact The Stepford Wives had on you. Your stories and insights are invaluable in fostering a vibrant and engaging community. Let's start a conversation and see where it takes us.